in our headlights, staring bleak. Beer cans, deer's eyes on the asphalt underneath our crushed plans and my lies. Lonely street signs, power lines, they keep on flashing by, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye, such a late goodbye, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye. Your breath hot upon my cheek, and we crossed that line. You made me strong when I was feeling weak, and we crossed that one time. Screaming stop signs, staring wild eyes keep on flashing by, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye, such a late goodbye, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye. The devil grins from ear to ear when he sees the hand he's dealt us. Points at your flaming hair, and then we're playing hide and seek. I can't breathe easy here, this our trail's gone cold behind us. Till in the John mirror you stare at yourself grown old and weak. We keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye, such a late goodbye, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye, such a late goodbye, and we keep driving into the night. It's a late goodbye, such a late goodbye, and we
Come all you old men all, let this delight you. Come all you young men all, let not affright you, nor let your courage fail when comes the trial, nor do not be afraid at the first denial.
Faisons voir autres Français flamands qui voyez nos tourments qui sont si grands, apprenez la misère que nous avons souffert pour sauver l'honneur de la France. Vous Anglais pleins d'impudence, à moins de nous laisser aller, nous vous aurons prisonniers.
C'est par le 15 de janvier, un capitaine parti pour la baie, partir 4 jeunesses, c'est pour y faire la traverse. La mer les ayant retardés, le capitaine se mit à regarder, croyant y voir un beau passage. Il se mit et en voyage. Au milieu de la traversée, le chenil commence à se bloqué par un morceau de glace, sans y laisser aucun passage. Le capitaine bien découragé, il dit aux autres, on va driver à la petite rivière, sans savoir si on prendra terre. Mais le deuxième d'en avant dit mon capitaine, je suis fatigué, mais promettons une grande messe pour que la Sainte Vierge nous traverse. Il n'eut pas sitôt promis cela que le chenail se coupa par en avant, par en arrière. C'était seulement la belle eau claire. Le compositeur de cette chanson, c'est Étienne Bouchard, vous le connaissez. Il a eu bien peur de perdre sa blonde, mais il lui est resté dans le cœur une joie profonde.
C'était par un bon vendredi, nous avons parti de Lisbonne. C'est pour en France revenir dans le grand navire de Bayonne. N'oublie pas d'oublier les pointes qu'un vent du nord s'est élevé a fallu carguer la grand voile pour y courir au cœur norrois. Il a vanté d'un si gros vent, grand Dieu, quelle horrible tourmente. La moitié de nos gens pleuraient, les autres chantaient des louanges. Les autres chantaient des louanges, louanges, louanges à haute voix. Que Dieu ait pitié de nos âmes, puisque la mort il faut avoir. J'avons reçu un coup de mer sur le fond de notre navire. Les talons ne pouvaient plus fournir. Coupez le grand mât, je vous prie. Coupez le grand mât, je vous prie. Et jetez les chaloupes dehors. Gardez les restes de nos voiles pour retrouver tous à bon port. Le capitaine s'est avancé, étant le maître du navire. Honneur, dit-il, à qui vivra, le grand massé, ma compagnie. Courage, mes enfants, courage, un vaillant homme nous gouverne. Et là, tenez-vous bien de garde, que le navire vienne en travers. Ils se sont jetés à genoux, priant la divine Marie, priant le Sauveur tout-puissant, qui leur ont préservé la vie. Une grande messe nous ferons dire à notre bon rassemblement dans la chapelle de Notre-Dame. Nous prierons Dieu dévotement. Quand on a composé la chanson, c'est le pilote du navire. Il l'a composé tout au long, et c'est en traversant ces îles. C'est à vous autres gens de France qui naviguez sur la mer. Naviguez-y avec prudence, surtout dans le temps de l'hiver.
erschwingen in das stille Moor. Uralte Lieder dringen aus den Nebeln vor. Komm und fliege mit uns fort, lass den Wind dich tragen, weit fort von diesem Ort. Komm und flieg so hoch du kannst, lass uns die Himmel jagen im Tanz. Nebel wie Seide streifen meine Haut so kühl. Weiter und weiter, wo find ich meiner Sehnsucht Ziel? Ich schließe die Augen und mir sprießt ein Federkleid. Schon spür ich den Wind und mache meine Flügel weit. Komm und fliege mit uns fort, lass den Wind dich tragen, weit fort von diesem Ort. Komm und flieg so hoch du kannst, lass uns die Himmel jagen im Tanz. Die Himmel in dir, wie kann ich sie wissen, kann sie sehen? Wir tanzen im Fluge, die Sterne, die ihrer Wege ziehen. Komm und fliege mit uns fort, lass den Wind dich tragen, weit fort von diesem Ort. Komm und flieg so hoch du kannst, lass uns die Himmel jagen im Tanz.
Down the stairs through the doors where it started
I don't have it. Wait, do I? Nope. Yep. I don't have the one north of here, like way over there by where the scroll is. I'm not going to do that. I need a few in this Cyrodiil. I think on this too. Knees. Damn it.
Warm up. I'm gonna start to take screenies right now. One sec. I'm just gonna do a really quick setting. Just hold that for a second. There we go. Kneel, pray. I had that before.
Alright, kneel, pray.
Yeah, you just need to do this. So everybody everybody's nameplates
Yep.
show up in the picture. Moment of silence for Borch, please. Thank you, everyone who came here today. I'm sure he'd appreciate it a lot.
Oh my gosh. So it could be the same time, that's all I know.
Sorry.
Damn it. Damn it. Oh man.
If you guys don't mind, I like to make this day every year. Memory of him, if you guys don't mind.
I don't mind.
Perfect.
He was a very good man, and
Yeah.
he brought a lot of people together. He was a central pin for a lot of people to meet in the game. He was always helpful, always kind.
Yes, he was.
And he's going to be very much missed.
He always made me feel just wanted and needed it in the guild, you know?
He used to always talk about you to us a lot. He used to always say that he had all the time in the world for you.
Yeah.
I'm missing like crazy. I can't believe this shit happened. Damn it, man.
It's unfair. But it's the way I think he wanted to have gone.
Yep. Playing a game that he loved.
Guaranteed. He loved it, but he hated it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so funny.
We always used to
It's
joke
like, I
about
hate this damn
ZeniMax.
game all the time.
Always
And I'm
crack
like, you
jokes.
love it, you're on it all the time. Yeah.
He'll definitely be missed. He touched a lot of us.
Yeah. And some of us, he wished he could have touched. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. I had to say it. I had to say it.
That's exactly what he was like. He was always the
I know.
first to admit that he was always going out to sleaze.
He was always a pervert. Yeah,
My internet's acting up. I'm going to the casino to sleaze.
right? Hmm.
I think he's made a part in all our hearts. That's for sure.
Yep.
He won't be forgotten anytime soon. It's a very good man. Did you want to take another screenshot with kills here?
Janice is on her way too.
Okay, we'll wait for everyone to get here then.
Oh, she's
Does
nice.
friends want to come? I need to grab some more tissues.
I like your armor, Gia.
Thanks, Heather.
Pretty kick ass. I like that skin underneath. It's cool.
Yours is always looking.
I
pretty
want
sweet.
that skin. Oh, thanks.
Oh, you don't want to know. This skin was.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, it was an
I
absolute
know.
nightmare.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh man. Is that the one you get from
It's the Khajiit one.
that trial, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that trial. Hmm.
Oh, Janice is here.
Okay. Janice is saying she was thinking around about 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 our time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do
Okay.
that. I can do that.
8:30, you said? So that's like
8:30 Eastern. That's
30.
that's
So
5 p.m. for
6:30.
me. Because I'm on the Pacific side.
Pacific time. Pacific. Definitely love running around with you guys.
There's still quite a few in the Friends of Temuriel. I don't know whether we should be going across there or. No idea. I have no idea at all.
You mean to in chat? You mean to talk?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe we should.
That's,
Are there a lot of people still there?
I don't.
I don't know.
No idea.
Excuse me. You can if you want to.
I don't know. I'm enjoying the silence
That's
here.
fine. There's a lot of people over there. Oh my gosh. Hold on a sec. Sorry about the noise. All right. Stupid phone. Okay, I'm back. I might actually have to be logging off in a second anyway.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I
Thanks
have
for coming, Gather.
Oh man, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I was missing the saying chat. I usually ignore it. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm catching up now.
You guys are awesome.
No worries, Heather.
Thanks, Pax.
No, worries,
Seriously.
Heather. Like, yeah. I understand it's just too much sometimes. We all have to have some silence times. Be kind on yourself. Okay?
Alright, thank you guys.
Alright.
You'll have
See
a
you,
good one,
Heather.
okay?
Enjoy your pizza.
Have a good
Oh,
one.
I
Gather.
will, thank you.
Thanks again.
Take care.
Have a
See
good
ya.
night.
Bye. Okay. Tanu is on her way.
Tanu's here already.
Okay. I'm catching up now, chat. Or I'm being whispered on somebody who's catching up on their chat.
I'm chatting away while I'm on mute again.
Me too. And I realised you were talking. Oh my gosh.
I'm a bit teary at the moment.
It's alright.
we're all I said before to Heather, I've got a box of tissues sitting next to me, and I know, like, if I had have said that in chat with Borch, she would have been quipping back to something.
Oh my god, so many people are coming in.
Times like this that you just wish you had a chance to say goodbye to people.
Yeah.
Like knowing when the time has come and you get to say goodbye to them.
Yeah.
We're just cracking jokes on Sunday night right before it happened.
I haven't spotted HEV. I don't know. I can't remember.
Heaven plus plus.
At least now his thumb will work. Used to always go off when he was trying to heal you that his fingers wouldn't work, his thumb's not working. It's like, I thought I was pushing the button, but my thumb's not working. Good amount of people that turned up.
Oh. Jack couldn't make it. I think he's stuck somewhere in the zone. Yeah, he's fighting something.
Well, I'll wait here for.
You want me to? I can go fetch him real quick.
That's alright. If he wants to be here, that's fine.
I'll keep this recording going until the last person leaves, and then I'll shut it off.
Where's the best place to write our sympathies to the family?
His
Night
brother
Mother's
Jack is in Night Mothers, and
Okay.
you can definitely send him a nice letter if you want.
Okay. And what's Jack's Discord name?
Really too tall.
Really too tall.
Too-
Really to the number 2 tall.
I'm going to start to head out, see if any follow.
Righto, do you want me to just add in condolences from your game?
Yeah, just do it from all of us. That way it doesn't clog up too much, I guess.
Yeah.
That way it'll cover Mother Veggie myself.
Should I add in Mike?
Hey,
And,
Jack.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey, how you going?
all right.
Yeah, we're all gathered at the Priory right now. At the
Isn't it?
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Borch was a top man.
he was a really good friend.
Quite the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Last I heard his voice was on. Was it Sunday night that we did Imperial City together?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sewers. And then Imperial.
Yeah. Gonna try to keep that a regular from now on.
Sounds like fun.
I know your name, and I know Borch's name now too.
Mm-hmm.
So just so you know, my name's Duncan. It's nice to meet you, Jack.
Nice to meet you too, man. You know, at least he passed while he was doing something he loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he didn't suffer.
When is the funeral?
Well, right now the trustee and stuff is trying to set everything up. In his will, he wanted to be cremated.
Yeah.
And he had a plot back east in Maryland with his wife.
Yeah.
So I
That'd be
think they're going to
nice.
take his ashes back there.
How's your sister going?
And she's a train wreck too.
Yeah. Borch ran with us nearly every day in the morning his time.
He talked about it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He did. He talked about it. 'Cause I'd give him flack about being up so late, right? And he'd say, "Well, you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning." Give me the whole lecture. It made me laugh. And then when his internet, he was having problems. He goes, you know, screw that. I'm going to the casino.
We were talking about that just before. Going to the casino. I'm going to go
Yeah, he was
sleep
doing
it up
pretty
there.
good too.
It's got his wife now, so he can't do that.
That's it.
Someone's gonna watch the finances.
Oh, it's too funny. Yeah. Well, I'm going to ask my sister, I think, if she wants to come live with us, she can.
Yeah.
I already asked her for his computer, and she said, why don't you take his hats and stuff that he liked to wear? I said, yeah, I'm starting to bald like he did. Well, he did when he was 18. That was a funny thing about my brother. And he loved riding motorcycles.
Yep, he used to always tell us about his bikes.
Yep. He had this one. It was a total bitch to start. It was an old Triumph, man, with a kickstart. And when I was a kid, he had actually been living with Mom. And I asked him if I could try to kickstart it. And I got on top, and I couldn't even push the damn thing down, no matter how much I jumped on it. And he goes over, boom, 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 and just fires it right up with a Kickstarter. Made me laugh. Soon afterwards, I got my bike license. But that was funny on that. And I mean, it was one of those old Triumph, man. It was just hilarious. I remember that so well. Yeah, he loved California too. Him and my sister. Well, I was born there, so I know he loved it a lot. I'm gonna try to get some of his ash. Put it in a vial or something. Keep it. But he did have a way about himself, I'll tell you. Pretty smart guy.
Oh, he used to mumble and fumble all the time, but the knowledge that he had used to... It's stuff that you wouldn't never expected him to know. Like, he just had so much knowledge about him. And
Super
many a
smart.
times it used to take me by surprise. Like, I'd be wondering about something and he'd explain it in detail, and it's like, damn, why do you know that?
He just does. He has a way to figure things out too. He just one time, I think him and his buddies took. Remember the old bill changers that used to put like a 5 in and you push it in and it'd drop out a bunch of change.
Yep.
Well, him and his friend stole one of those and took it apart to figure out what it was reading on the bill, just for that, to do that.
Wow.
He's a strange character to figure things out, but he did. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing when it comes to things. He liked to cook. In fact, when he came up and saw me, I had a whole bunch of strawberries, man. He was over hitting the strawberries. He goes, man, these are good. These are good.
I went and bought 3 punnets of strawberries today.
He'd pick them right off the vine right there and eat them. I mean, strawberries, once you plant them, all you do is keep a little water on them and they grow.
Never.
Yeah. And he was out there just picking them, loving it. It's too funny. Yeah, he had quite the good time. I was glad to fly him up and get him away from there for a while. It was kind of nice having him up here. And what's funny is the whole time he's up, he wants to play ASO. That's too funny. He wanted to play. So I said, you know what? Okay. Go for it. And that's what he did. He had a good time. Like I said, he loved it. He loved playing the game. And I mean, he knows all the lore and everything. It's just amazing when he does something, boy, he really gives head first in everything he does. He was telling me about this, and he took me to one of the dungeons, and I'm like, what the hell's the guy saying, the dragon? He keeps saying this thing and knocking you back. Rodan. And he was telling me all the lore about it. I was like, okay, never knew that. Like you said, he had a lot of knowledge about some things. Pretty amazing. In fact, when I was in ICU for a month, he actually came and helped me learn to walk again.
My gosh. Such a giving person.
Yeah, he was.
Giving of his time.
And even like in game, all new players and stuff like that. Many a times I'd jump into chat and he'd be in chat with somebody that's just started playing, and he'd be explaining how to do stuff, running them around the map, helping them get bits and pieces done.
Yep, you're absolutely right. And if someone needed gear, and somebody's talking about, well, I can't quite do this, I keep dying, he would lend a hand and explain to him, this is what you need, and here's the gear. No questions asked, didn't have to pay him. He always would refuse payment.
Yeah, I know he used to make gear for a lot of people in the game.
Oh, there's a lot.
I messaged a lot of people on Discord to let them know. Ones that wouldn't have heard, ones that don't play anymore. Just to let them know what's happened.
Right. There are some that messaged me and said they haven't played in years. And they said, man, I heard something happened to them. They go, is it true? And I'm like, yeah. It's true. Some people even wanted invites back to the guild because they hadn't played in so long. They got, the boot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'd have our daily meetup. I still look for them.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that definitely miss him.
Very true. It's been really tough for the family because my other brother, his birthday was the day before he died,
Oh no.
and his wife actually died today.
No.
So it's like all in 1 week, and
Oh
all
my
these things are
gosh.
together. No, I think it was his time. It's such a coincidence that all this happened at one time.
For the past few
Your
months.
birthday is your birthday, but
He did say to us that when he actually turned 69, because I can die happy now. I hit
Yes,
69.
he did. Yeah.
For the past few months, I kind of had a gut feeling that one of these days was going to be the last time I see him, last time I hear his voice. He was always posting pictures of himself. He was talking about how he was getting along with his stepdad and all his sisters and brothers. I was saying, like, you're cleaning house, man. In the back of my head, that was always my thought. You're cleaning house.
Actually, really too tall. When you came in, it was like, my gosh, you sound like him when you said your greeting. It was kind of like it was a bit of a shock. But yeah, now you're talking more. It's kind of like, okay, I'm okay. Yeah.
a lot of people say that.
Yeah.
It's just part of being brothers, I think.
Yeah.
And we really weren't that close until he came after I got out of ICU and had to learn to walk again. And then he found out, he goes, we're more alike than I realized, and wish I hadn't wasted that time beforehand. And I've always remembered that. And since then, we've always been around each other since that time. So I kind of always told him thank you, and those were some good times.
I'm definitely glad we met him.
Yeah.
He definitely enriched our lives. I know it's, one of the downsides of meeting people on a video game, you don't actually get to meet them, but you definitely get to know them.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true, and he was worth getting to know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All you got to do is be around him. What's not to love?
That's it. No, it was one of our unwritten traditions that we all get together. We all play together. Whatever one of us was doing, all of us were doing.
Mm-hmm.
We'd always talk about how crappy this game is getting and how ZeniMax is stupid.
Yep.
He'd get riled, boy, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should have. a lot of the times in PvP when we would be fighting people, and there was one guy. His name's just not coming to my mind at the moment.
Is it
Borch got in.
Cyrodiilian or something like that?
No. He used to always call him the Crocodilian. Even made a tune to mock him, the Crocodilian. Who was that guy that used to always teabag and salty whisper? Shogun of Cyrodiil.
Oh, Shogun of Cyrodiil. Yeah.
Yep.
He'd always talk
one
about
day, he got into zone one day and just called him out. You're just a pedophile. You fucking do this, you do that. And I'm like, Borch, what are you doing? You child molesting pedophile.
Wow.
Because, his Borch's theory on the topic was, you don't know who's on the other end of the video game, and here you are taking advantage of their dead body on the ground. You're teabagging them, you're violating their body. And if it's just a kid on the other end of that game, you're doing that to a child. And he called him out for it. And I'm like, dude, don't say that. You'll get banned. I don't fucking give a shit. Fuck this guy. And it's the most rolled up I've ever seen him get.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he does,
he was always such a placid person when we were running. He'd get frustrated, when his hand wouldn't work and, the lag and stuff like that. But this one day, he just lost it. He went right off his tree at him. It was like, wow.
Yeah, when he gets mad, he gets mad. Or frustrated. That's my brother for sure.
I'll be real. The only reason I logged in the weekends anymore was just to chat with him and just fuck around.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he was always able to accept when you were in a bad mood and you'd lash out, and you'd come back and you'd apologize for something that you did or said, and he'd be like, water off a duck's back.
It's true blue.
Yeah.
True blue.
Yeah, he was. It's just like when he would vent about the game, I just let him go.
Yeah, that guy.
We used to join him with him. It'd be like, as soon as a new game comes out, we'll all jump onto the new game. We'll all abandon this. We'll stay together.
He always told me how much fun he had in the morning. I said it was pretty funny. I was telling him my first experience with the slaughter fish. He said they used to hide out and use the little javelin spear thing from the Templar and then shoot the guy into the water. He says we used to hide and do that to people. We'd just be rolling laughing because you can't get away.
No, once you're in there, you're done.
Yeah. He was telling me all about it. He says he couldn't stop laughing, man, when they showed me that. Oh, it's too funny. I said I'd be laughing my ass off too. Getting somebody like that.
We got another guy that runs with us all the time, but he didn't make it today. Spoonie. So he used to get along with Borch extremely well too. But he hasn't been doing so great lately himself.
No. Oh, goodness.
Remember the first time I ever saw his photo? And the stories he used to tell us. And you see this photo of this guy he just looks so placid and gentle. But then he would tell you the stories of what he used to get up to and stuff, and it's like, oh my god, look at you! You just look so happy.
He looks stoic.
Yes, very much so.
Character.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a long time for everyone to absorb this.
Yeah.
Agree. But that's okay. That just tells you how big a man he really was without being a big man, I guess.
I was saying earlier when we were at the temple, he was like a central pin. He brought so many people together and introduced so many people to each other. Like, a lot of the people in this game I probably would never have met if it wasn't for Borch. You know, he introduced a lot of people to each other. He was definitely a central figure amongst a lot of people. You know, normally PvE, PvP, people don't generally communicate much because one's doing one, one's doing the other. Where Borch kind of brought everyone together.
Yeah. I was just talking to New earlier about this. It just felt natural to be around him. That's a rare quality. Yeah. It just felt natural to be around him. He was just that kind of guy.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he used to babysit me when I was little. He's tall, but I turned out to be the giant of the family.
Yeah, he used to talk about you. And when you first started playing and he got you into the Discord with us.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yep, it's my little brother, but he's really tall. And then when you come in and your name was really too tall, it was like fitting.
I got the name because I couldn't fit in this a Ghialumer, which is a little 3-cylinder car, man.
It's a toy car. It's not a car.
Yeah, it's. I don't fit in a lot of cars, but it was funny trying to fit into that one. But yeah. And he had this little Nissan Sentra that actually belonged to his dad. And he drove it everywhere. He drove Kathy everywhere. He drove his dad everywhere and stuff once he couldn't drive anymore. But he fixed that thing forever. It's got 200,000 miles plus on it. He just kept it going. He was going, yeah, I gotta get a new one. He started saving up money to buy a new car. He is quite the character, I'll tell you. It's nice to see that he touched so many people in the game.
Yeah, he definitely won't be soon forgotten. I think we're going to be talking about him every day for a while. Because it's going to be... We're going to miss him every day that we log in and he's not there with us.
Comet's tail, man. Comet's tail.
And he'll be watching us. He'll be looking down.
He'll be
laughing at us.
You guys are still playing that dumbass game.
That's it. It's like, Yep.
Complain
That's
about
exactly
every
what it's
little
going to be.
patch, all the little metas, all the stupid little things, all the
That's it.
breakages.
Yeah, he'll be looking down, having a good old giggle at us.
Can't blame him either.
No.
Too funny. Yeah, he was telling me how he was doing this home theater thing with the computer he got. It made me laugh a little bit. He's like, yeah, get it all set up. Can watch movies and stuff in the living room. He kept trying to get me to move down there. He wanted me to come down and live with him and Kathy, bring my family with me. I said, well, I got dogs. That ain't gonna work. Plus, it's freaking hot there.
Yeah, definitely. He used to always tell us about the heat.
Oh yeah, it was 120 freaking degrees there, and I'm like,
At 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'd tell him, and he goes complaining about it, and I was like, well, there's two things you can do. You can go to the surplus store and buy an old Army wool blanket and put it up on the window, or buy some reflective stuff and put it in the window. It'll help a lot. He did it. He goes, oh, that was a great idea. Oh, excuse me. And I'm sure everybody's on the roller coaster of emotions from, you think good thoughts and then you get a little sad, then you think good thoughts and you get a little sad.
Process of grief.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ride the waves of grief.
No lie there. I think if they do have anything, it'll be at my parents' house and it'll just be family because with the pandemic and stuff, they won't let you have any kind of gatherings or anything.
Yeah.
And like I said, the ashes will probably be flown back east to Maryland, where his wife's buried.
Is there a minister that takes care of that, or is
I'm sure the executor and stuff of the will is gonna. She was arranging everything and the cremation and stuff and how everything's gonna be paid. Because he owns some property back there. So.
Some red just walked in and then immediately healed out of here.
I think I'm going to take off for now.
Thanks for coming,
Alright.
man. It was nice meeting you, by the way.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you guys.
And,
Take care.
Will do. And yeah, again, I'm sorry about your loss. He was a beautiful man.
Thank you.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Have a good night, man.
See you, Reddy.
Measuring these roll.
Clockwise.
To the will of Molag Bal. Fall to your knee. I will delight in the music of your hand.
He's gotta be around here somewhere. There he is.
was easy.
That was the easiest run I've had.
Yeah. He loved coming here every weekend. Thanks for coming up, guys. Thanks for doing this.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
I saw a kingfisher fly just feet from where you sat. It didn't even catch your eye. What am I meant to make of so heavy on your mind, and such wonder offers is no. By a stranger in your heart, promise to a better life, swaying apart and go south. But who am I to criticize? I sit me alone. Be grateful I have sharper eyes and take this simple blessing.
If you're down and out and you hurt real good, come on over to the place I work. In all your loneliness, try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. be afraid. Come on in. You might run across some of your old friends. In all your loneliness, I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. No big name, ain't no big star. I'll play the blues for you on my guitar. All your loneliness, I'll try to soothe. I'll play the blues for you. Play the blues.
Bye.